Deep in the heart of the wild, a heartbreaking tragedy was unfolding. Two massive elephants found themselves hopelessly trapped in a deadly pit of thick, drying mud. The scorching sun was turning the mud into concrete, locking them tightly in place. They were exhausted, dehydrated, and completely at the mercy of time. A large crowd of locals gathered on the ridge, watching helplessly as the majestic creatures let out low, desperate cries for help. Every single second mattered, but hope was on the way. Hearing the urgent call, the rescue team scrambled into action. The sound of a helicopter pierced through the sky, bringing expert rescuers and vital equipment to the scene. As soon as the wheels touched the ground, the team jumped out to assess the critical situation. They knew a manual pull was impossible because these giants weighed thousands of pounds. They needed heavy machinery, durable straps, and an absolute miracle. A local tractor and a multi-purpose utility vehicle arrived to reinforce the operation. But before the machines could do their work, the rescuers had to handle the hardest part. They climbed right into the thick, suffocating mud, manually digging with shovels and their bare hands around the elephants' heavy bodies. They had to fight the heavy suction of the mud just to slide the heavy-duty rescue straps underneath them. The physical toll was immense, but giving up was not an option. With the straps finally secured around the first elephant, the team hooked the ropes to the tractor. The engine roared and the tires spun in the dirt. At the exact same time, dozens of local community members lined up, grabbing the ropes with all their might. With a massive, synchronized heave, the community and the machine pulled together. Slowly, the mud's grip broke, and the first elephant was dragged onto solid ground. Exhausted but determined, it managed to find its footing and stood up, free at last. But the mission was only half over. The second elephant was buried even deeper, and its strength was completely gone. The team quickly reset the straps, attaching them to the white SUV and the tractor. Once again, the community formed a human chain. The vehicles strained, the crowd cheered, and everyone pulled with everything they had left. The tension was palpable. Then, with one final, monumental effort, the second giant slid out of the deadly trap. Lying on the safe ground, the second elephant took a moment to recover its breath. Slowly, it lifted its heavy head, pushed its legs against the earth, and stood tall. Seeing both giants safely on their feet, the entire crowd erupted in joy. The two elephants turned, looked back at their rescuers, and walked side by side back into the safety of the wild. It was a beautiful reminder of what happens when humanity comes together to protect the innocent. Another life saved and another miracle in the wild.